Hi and welcome back. This is the 9th episode of Journey to Dr. Joe. I went straight from recording number 8 into recording number 9. I just thought give myself a bit of a side thing here, a bit of a different look, Anyhow, I thought I had something else to say, or maybe I just like the sound of my own voice. That could also be true. But I wanted to tell you a little story. When I was in my 30s, many years ago, I found, after searching, you could say, a wonderful organization called Self-Realization Fellowship. And it's based on the teachings of an amazing, wonderful Indian man called Paramahansa Yogananda. And he wrote an amazing book as well, which is called Autobiography of a Yogi. And I read it several times actually, and I'm always fascinated again when I read it again. The reason why I'm mentioning it is, at the time, I started to do the studies with the Self-Realization Fellowship, and I started to do the meditation, and I stuck with it for quite a while, quite a few years. And then life took over, and unfortunately, I let life distract me, and I moved away from meditation slowly, and then I didn't pursue it anymore for quite some time, which is a shame. But we live and learn, and it all is for a reason, I suppose. But the reason why I'm telling you that is when I discovered Dr. Joe and his methods and his meditations and all that, a lot of it reminded me of the Self-Realization Fellowship and Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings. And especially fascinating, I found that Paramahansa always used to say that his teachings could be scientifically proven. And the fascinating thing is that Dr. Joe, he's a scientist, and he's working on validating basically his methods and the meditations. They do a lot of research also how, the meditation work on your brain and your body, and collect a lot of testimonials as well. And I have just signed up when I go to Australia to participate in a little bit of research they're doing, because I think it's a wonderful thing, and I would like to support this because I believe so much in meditation, even though I kind of moved away from it for a few years. Now, I just think that's awesome, and it proves to a certain degree that, people like Paramahansa Yogananda, like Albert Einstein, like the great people in the world said that it's not spiritual and science and spirituality and science, and it doesn't come together. It's not separated. It actually is something which belongs together, it makes me incredibly excited to see that that we're moving into more and more into this direction, that people realize that there is actually real scientific value in spirituality and in meditation, for example. And I believe that it will help more and more people going forward. A few years ago still, a lot of people frowned upon meditation. A lot of people thought it was hocus pocus, and I would say maybe quite a few people still do, but it is changing, and it makes me really happy, and I think it's awesome, and I think it will actually benefit a lot of people. It has benefited me quite a great deal, and I regret that I let it go for quite a long time. But I'm determined to stick with it and going forward, and have it as an integral part of my life. That was it for me for episode 9. Chat soon.